Content warning. The following recording contains extremist rhetoric and may include dehumanizing or hateful language. What you are about to hear is a historical document presented strictly for education, research, and public awareness. It is being shared to help people understand propaganda, radicalization, and the real-world consequences these ideas produced. I do not endorse, promote, or excuse Adolf Hitler, Nazism, anti-Semitism, racism, or any ideology rooted in hate or violence. This is archival material presented to inform, not to glorify or recruit. If you are here looking for praise, justification, or recruitment content, you are in the wrong place. Viewer discretion is advised.
In the Bible we find the text, "That which is neither hot nor cold will I spew out of my mouth." This utterance of the great Nazarene has kept its profound validity until the present day. He who would pursue the golden mean must surrender the hope of achieving the great and the greatest aims. Until the present day, the half-hearted and the lukewarm have remained the curse of Germany. To the half-heartedness and weakness of the parties in Parliament was added the half-heartedness of governments. Everything stood under the sign of half-heartedness and lukewarmness. Even the fight for existence in the World War, and still more, the conclusion of peace. And now the continuation of the half-hearted policy of those days holds the field. The people, inwardly united in the hard struggle in the trenches, there were neither parties nor confessions, has been torn asunder through the economics of profiteers and knaves. Appeasement and the settlement of differences would certainly soon be there if only one were to hang the whole crew. But profiteers and knaves are, of course, citizens of the state. And what is more important still, they are adherents of the religion which is hallowed by the Talmud. Even today, we are the least loved people on earth. A world of foes is ranged against us, and the German must still today make up his mind whether he intends to be a free soldier or a white slave. The only possible conditions under which a German state can develop at all must therefore be the unification of all Germans in Europe, education towards a national consciousness, and readiness to place the whole national strength without exception in the service of the nation. No economic policy is possible without a sword. No industrialization without power. Today, we have no longer any sword grasped in our fist. How can we have a successful economic policy? England has fully recognized this primary maxim in the healthy life of state. For centuries, England has acted on the principle of converting economic strength into political power, while conversely, political power in its turn must protect economic life. The instinct of self-preservation can build up economics, but we sought to preserve world peace instead of the interests of the nation, instead of defending the economic life of the nation with the sword and of ruthlessly championing those conditions which were essential for the life of the people. 3 years ago, I declared in this same room that the collapse of the German national consciousness must carry with it into the abyss the economic life of Germany as well. For liberation, something more is necessary than an economic life policy, something more than industry. If a people is to become free, it needs pride and willpower, defiance, hate, and once again, hate. The spirit comes not down from above, that spirit which is to purify Germany, which with its iron besom is to purify the great sty of democracy. To do that is the task of our movement. The movement must not rust away in Parliament. It must not spend itself in superfluous battles of words, but the banner with the white circle and the black swastika will be hoisted over the whole of Germany on the day which shall mark the liberation of our whole people.